Big open house this weekend. We are at the Welland campus of Niagara College, and we are visiting so many different programs today. And what you're seeing behind us, this is the acting for film and
digital media.
We're being joined by Lori, who is the coordinator of the program here.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's an amazing program. We're a two-year program. We focus on the skills and tools of the actor. So, of course, acting classes, voice classes, including on mic in our audio booth. We've got movement classes, including stunts. And then we're also kind of focusing on the entrepreneurial side.
Okay.
So the actors get a chance to do an editing class, a screenwriting class. We're giving them some tools of the behind-the-camera stuff, so they're learning a little bit about the industry as a whole, and how to kind of jump into the crazy mechanics of the machine of the industry.
I love how you're doing double Dutch, because really, let's face it, that's exactly what this industry is. There is so much involvement, and there is so much new involvement with, the creation of AI and everything. The digital media aspect is so much bigger than it used to be.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's a really fantastic program. We work a lot with the VRTF students down the hallway. So that's broadcasting, radio, television, and
that's
film.
my element.
Yeah, and we work primarily, of course, with the film students. So when they're in their second and third year of the program and they need actors for their commercials or for their narrative projects, then they're auditioning our actors, and then that's extra opportunities for our actors to play. And we work hard to get them kind of portfolio ready by the time they graduate. So they've got their headshots done, and they've got their online platform, they've got their voice demo, and
they know how to talk to agents,
demo.
and they know how to sit down in that interview process and pitch themselves to directors and casting agencies. That's amazing.
So what we're seeing in the background is like a real kind of classic focus warm up. We want them to be engaged and alive and awake to the moment, and then there's hard work too, but it is a lot of playfulness, a lot of fun. Obviously, they need passion and
drive.
So this weekend we're going to be doing a ton of stuff in here in our lab.
And you've got a specific time that people need to come and check you out?
Well, we're open from 10 to 2, and this lab, our acting lab, will be open that whole time. We'll be doing different events. We'll be in the voice booth on the mic. We'll be in here shooting the scene.
Amazing.
And then we've got an info session that I think is at 10:30. And so we'll be kind of pitching the program a little bit. People can drop by anytime between 10 to 2. We're going to be here, and we're going to be playing.
Okay, amazing. Well, the open house is running all weekend long, and your last chance to enter to win some prizes is today. So just head to the Niagara College website, and you can get more information. We have so much more to discover at the college, on the Welland campus. Much more coming up on Morning Live. Well, we've moved to nursing and personal support worker lab. Mark, is that what we're calling this?
Yeah, this is our lab for nursing students to come through and practice all their skills. We do demonstrate all the skills that we do first. You'll see my videos out there on YouTube where I'm caring for the patients. Lots of fun. And then we come here and you can see they're all working really hard to assess their patients.
This is next level technology. I had no idea that we were going to be walking into such a special place. It feels like I am in a real hospital.
We've set it up that way, absolutely. So we've got mannequins that simulate all the vital signs. They breathe, they cough, they say yes or no. And then we have our high-tech lab to simulate the sicker patient. So you can see how hard these guys are working to assess their lung sounds. And then later on, they'll assess the quality of their muscle strength and their mobility.
Okay, so you have an open house this weekend at the Welland campus of Niagara College, and it runs from 10 until 2. What are you guys going to be showcasing visitors, people that are interested in your program?
Well, we want people to see how fun nursing is. Yes, we work really hard as nurses, but we do a lot of great things. We interact with our patients. We have cool technology to learn from, and also we interact with each other quite a bit to learn from older nurses like me who have been practicing for almost 30 years.
Wow.
And we've got some fabulous lab technologists that really help us to learn as well. So it's a fun, busy environment. We work really hard, but we also laugh quite a bit.
I bet. I mean, nursing is such a great, unique profession where, you do get to help people, but, that love and empathy that is given to people, that's something very special, I think, about nursing. I always found that the bedside manner of nurses is top-notch in comparison to others.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing makes your hospital stay like an excellent nurse. We're not saying that we'll cure you, but we will make you feel better. We'll listen to you. We'll hold your hand when you're struggling. We'll provide all that care, the medication that you need. We'll report to your doctor. We'll make sure you get everything that you need, and we'll hopefully make you feel better.
Yeah, I think that's just great. Okay, so if you want to come and check out the nursing program here, and it's also the personal support worker, so there's kind of an element of that as well. 10 to 2 all weekend long, happening on both campuses. So you can either come to the Welland campus or the Niagara-on-the-Lake campus, and you can head to the website for more information. Today is your last day to enter to win some amazing prizes. Don't go anywhere. There's lots more coming up from the college, but for now, I'm going to send things back inside the studio. Well, we've made our way over to electrical engineering here at Niagara College, the Welland campus. I'm being joined by Frank. Frank, you're a professor here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what are these kids learning behind us, and what kind of jobs are they going to be able to get from electrical engineering?
So right now we're in what's called our power lab.
Okay.
And this particular class is called DC Motors and Machines.
Okay.
But also in this class, we do AC machines, we do power systems, we do power electronics, variable motor drives, power quality and system analysis.
Wow.
So in this room is not just our electrical engineering students, it's also our electronics students are in here, our renewable engineering technician students, and our industrial automation students.
Okay, so I feel like all this information is going over my head just slightly.
Yeah.
How does somebody even know that this type of program exists? Like, what are they interested in to come to a program like this?
So these are students who want to get jobs in utilities.
Okay.
Like either OPG or Hydro One or
Yep.
Welland Hydro.
Yep.
And they'll be getting into jobs where they're getting into power quality,
Okay.
power generation, power distribution. They may end up in industry where they're getting into energy control.
Super
so
cool.
you're managing your peak demands.
Yeah.
You're managing power correction, power factor correction. So there are a lot of opportunities in this field.
Really?
With consulting
Yeah.
engineers. We have some students who graduate from our 2-year technician program, and then they'll go find an electrical apprenticeship.
Right.
Because they want to marry the
The two
trade
together.
electrician with electrical engineering technician.
Wow.
So
These are some good jobs that these people are getting
they're
out of
great
this
jobs.
program. Yeah, like really well-paying, secure, always needed employment.
every time we go on a field trip, we are just smothered with Niagara graduates.
Yeah, I bet.
So we went to OPG last year.
Yeah.
We went to Welland Hydro, went to Niagara Peninsula Energy, and our graduates are everywhere.
I bet.
Which is a good sign for our students.
Well, it's a great sign for the students, and I think even, I mean, your campus is so beautiful, and every room, every lab, every classroom that I've gone into has been impeccably taken care of, very well maintained.
Yeah.
Like you can tell that the staff here really take pride in what they do, and they want the best for these kids.
But we like it here.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's so great.
This room's been recently redone. I think it was about $750,000.
Yeah.
So all the new lab volt Festo equipment around the edges, and it's really paid off for us.
That's amazing.
We've been able to do a lot more in here.
Okay, well, open house this weekend.
Yeah, 10 to 2.
Yep.
At both campuses, Welland and Niagara-on-the-Lake. And we'll be here.
We'll be here to say hi and come and check out the program for yourself. You can come any one of those times. You guys are going to be doing some demonstrations.
Yeah.
And if you want to find out more information, you can just go to the website niagaracollege.ca/open house. Lots more coming up on Morning Life. If you like cars, the Motive Power Lab is where you want to check out this weekend at Niagara College Open House. We are at the Welland campus. I'm being joined by Wayne, who's one of the professors. And this is a really cool room. Like, I feel like I'm in a garage.
Yes, well, welcome. Yes, we've got lots of activities going on today. So we'll take a walk around and just show you what we have happening here. It's a 2-year motive power program, and it's a co-op, and it's also a paid co-op. So the students are doing very well. They get out, they get into the trade, they learn on the job, and they do very well. There's such high demand for automotive technicians right now.
I believe it.
So our students do really well. They get jobs, and they have a nice career that they can follow through on.
I think that's so important these days because we hear of, these people graduating from all these incredibly technical programs programs, and it's so difficult to find employment after the fact when really you just want to get out there, they want to live their life, they want to pay their bills
Exactly.
and enjoy what they do. And you can tell by the enthusiasm from these kids, the look on their faces, like they're really enjoying their time.
They are. And we really pride ourselves on the new technology too. So we'll kind of walk out into the Green Automotive Lab.
Yep.
And we've had that lab now for 7 years. And we have electric vehicles, we have hybrid vehicles, and we also have just got a hydrogen car last week.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
A hydrogen car.
Yes, so that is where the technology is going. There's
Holy
self-driving vehicles now.
Yeah.
They have cameras on them, the pre-collision systems. So we make sure the students learn that system.
And you're
while
teaching
they're
these
here.
kids to do it all. Like,
Yes.
I mean, we've got standard, automatic, and now self-driving cars. So
Yes.
things have come a long way.
I know. But it's exciting, and that really creates a lot of excitement for the students.
Yeah,
so they
of course.
they get right into it. And there's a lot of senior technicians in the trade that are coming up for retirement. So our partnerships with industry really grab onto our students
I bet
when
they
they
do.
graduate.
Where do you get your cars?
Lots of donations, purchases. General Motors, Ford, Mazda, they've been very good supporters of our
that's
program.
so wonderful.
So we start with the basics, but we take them right through to the latest technology also. So
you get
that's
some of those
important.
beater cars where, someone like myself is like, well, it's a 2011, but I need this, and this fixed because I can't afford a new vehicle. Right? You get all sorts. Well, the lab is beautiful. The open
Thank you.
house,
Yes.
it is happening this weekend.
Yes, it is.
Both campuses, 10 to 2.
Yes.
And I know you've got an information session, but I'm sure people can find out all
Yeah,
that
we'll
detail.
we'll be in the information session, then we'll break off, we'll bring them out here.
Okay.
But it's a steady flow of people. We were in Toronto a couple weeks ago, so we have a lot of those folks coming down with their parents, and it really works out nice.
Oh,
for
that's
that,
amazing. Well, thanks so much for having us, Wayne. We really appreciate it. It was such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for coming out.
And your students, they're doing a great job. You can get all the information from the Niagara College Open House that's happening this weekend on our website at chth.com.